week-long memorial for Charlotte's favorite son, Billy Graham, moved to Washington, D.C. today, and a special service honoring Rev Billy Graham's life was held at the Capitol Rotunda just before lunchtime. We have a live look to show you at the public viewing for the late evangelist there. Rev Graham's body lying in honor, a rare tribute for a civilian. A hearse carrying the Reverend's body was greeted at the Capitol building by more than 40 members of his family. A military honor guard then carried his casket inside, and members of Congress and President Trump honored Graham during a special ceremony.
Today we honor him as only 3 private citizens before him have been so honored.
Eyewitness News reporter Justin Gray is live for us in Washington. And Justin, the doors of the Capitol will stay open until 8 o'clock so that mourners can continue to come pay their respects.
Yeah, after that closed-door ceremony with dignitaries, including President Trump, this is really what this is all about, an opportunity for everyday Americans to come here to the U.S. Capitol and go have that private, personal moment to pay their respects to Reverend Graham. It's only the 4th time in our nation's history anyone has ever been given this honor.
Today we give thanks for this extraordinary life.
The Reverend Billy Graham lying in honor in the rotunda of the U.S. Capitol. President Trump, members of Congress, and the cabinet paying tribute here in this private ceremony. But then the doors opened and the people poured in. For this pastor to presidents, it was regular people, millions of them over the decades he focused his ministry on. And they've come here to the Capitol to take a moment and pay their respects. Robbie Valderrama came all the way from Tennessee to be here.
For me to get to just in some small way be a part of his legacy, that would be just such an honor.
I was right out of college.
North Carolina Congressman Robert Pittenger keeps this picture by his Capitol desk. He was 22 when he caddied for Billy Graham, and Graham gave him this Bible.
He walked in a room, it was never about Billy Graham. He was interested in that person.
Fred Trump was a big fan.
President Trump recalled a trip with his father to Yankee Stadium to see Billy Graham preach.
Today we say a prayer for our country, that all across this land, the Lord will raise up men and women like Billy Graham to spread a message of love and hope.
And 48 members of the Graham family are here in Washington today, and throughout the afternoon we have seen them there in the rotunda shaking hands and talking with some of the mourners who've come to pay their respects. This will continue until 8 p.m. tonight. Then tomorrow morning the body heads back to North Carolina. Reporting live in Washington, Justin Gray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Justin, thank you very much. Another live look now as we see some of the ceremony happening here live at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda right there. The salute from these officers for Reverend Graham. And so many people there, all around the world. He touched so many lives, and so many people who are here in Washington, either maybe tourists visiting or people who live there coming to pay their final respects. And again, another 3 hours as he will lie there in honor in the Capitol. A lot of people coming by. Graham's body again will lie in honor until tomorrow and then be brought back to Charlotte on Friday. A private funeral service will be held Friday at noon at the Billy Graham Library there in West Charlotte. And just in the last 10 minutes, we learned Vice President Mike Pence will attend the service. You can see more on the ceremony today at the Capitol inside the special section of WSOCTV.com. Just look for Reverend Billy Graham, a link for that under the News tab.